Good morning. I'm Bill Zortman, and welcome to our first Working on Wellness Wednesday for 2024. Well, one of the things I truly like is that when Mary Michael is coming into the building, she's talking to us about a calendar, things that are just good, healthy, maybe not always just healthy stuff, but stuff that we ought to know about. And Mary, what's on your list today? First time in 2024.
I know. So exciting. Happy New Year to everybody. Glad to be here. New Year means a new year of activities that we're planning. Legislative session around the corner, so a whole list of issues we'll be watching. But unfortunately also means a new year that scammers are coming after your information and your money. So 2024 is another busy year ahead.
Resolution to stop, think, and verify?
Yeah, so this is, as we think about, new year, and a lot of us have just come through the holidays. Maybe we did some holiday shopping and did some of our shopping on credit cards, and now all the offers come through about we can help you with your debt relief or romance scams in February. We're trying to look ahead. So the New Year's resolution is to become fraud aware in 2024 and do that by 3 words: stop, think, and verify. So if you get an unusual phone call, text, email, stop and think, is it logical that I'm getting this? Is it somebody that I know? And kind of push pause, like end that phone call if it sounds weird. Don't click on that link in the email or text, and then think about it. Who was the sender? Does anything look suspicious? Am I expecting this? And then if you're still not sure, it could be legitimate. I mean, it says it's from my bank, or it says it's from somebody that I've shopped with. Verify it on your own. So go directly to that business website. Call your bank directly by a number that you know because it's on your debit card or it's on your information with your account. Call them and say, did you send me this? So stop, think, and verify are great ways to protect yourself.
We had somebody tell us about being compromised with their phone account. The bank didn't know, they didn't know, and money wasn't going through. And all of a sudden they said, well, that's up to you to find out. How are we going to find out? That's one of those things that could affect a lot of us. So keep your eyes and ears open. There are a lot of folks that want to do you a little harm.
That's right. And always, if you think it's something suspicious, you can report it to local law enforcement, contact the South Dakota Attorney General's office. You can go to aarp.org/fraud. There's a toll-free number there that you can also report things to the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
How about our Attorney General? What's he up to?
Well, we had a great conversation with him last month on fraud, what they're seeing here in the state, some issues that he's watching, all this talk about AI and deep fake images.
What would you describe AI as? There's some people that still don't understand.
I'm not sure I completely understand it, and it's changing every day. But there's just this technology out there, that this artificial intelligence that can amplify our ability to work. It can create content. But on the kind of dark side of it, it can create content that's malicious. So that's some of the legislation he's talked about bringing with other attorneys general, this deep fake where they could have your image and it shows up on a not so nice website. So they're trying to really do that, and especially in the area of protecting children. So that recording is available. We actually have a YouTube channel. We're going to try to add more video to that this year. So if you search AARP
just imagine
South Dakota,
our bright colors that we could have if we did a YouTube channel.
Right, I know. But we have that recording is available from that conversation with the Attorney General. So you can check that out and listen to all the great things he had to say.
All right. What else is on your list? You always have a good list each week. And where do people find this list?
Well, I send one list out to media. But then a lot of that same information for everybody else we put out on our social media, Facebook, X, and Instagram, as well as our website, aarp.org/SD. So that's where anybody can find some of this information that I put out there. But one of the, it's a new year, right? And we're talking about health a little bit today. So we want to get people moving in 2024. So we've just launched our annual 605K challenge. So 605 obviously is our state's area code, but it's also 605 kilometers is roughly the distance from east to west in our state. So it's 376 miles. So it's a little more than that. But we want to challenge people to move 605 kilometers this year, any way they want. Walk, dance, swim, hike, any kind of intentional physical activity counts. And if you register with us, we'll get you a tracker so you can track your miles. And then we'll do some quarterly encouragements, maybe a little incentive gift along the way. Everybody who completes the challenge gets a finisher T-shirt at the end of the year. But it's just really make that resolution to make sure you're moving, getting that physical activity, because that's good for both your physical and your mental health. So you can register on our website.
Got an idea this morning as I heard you talking, because we're doing this now pretty much regularly. It may not be every week, but it'll be close to it. Why don't we identify the top 1, 2, or 3 items each week, the following week, so that people know what it is and they can say, well, I can catch up this next week. I can get the top 3, and maybe you can help even more people.
Okay, we'd love it. And it's a great opportunity. We love coming here to talk with you and just let people know, in so many different aspects of their life, whether it's fraud prevention or their physical health or their mental health, or for people who are providing care for a loved one, those family caregivers. We want to share support with them, but especially over the next 2 months with legislative session happening, we really want to let people know that they can be a voice in this whole process. We provide opportunities for them to call or email their legislators when important issues are coming up, whether that's fraud prevention, property tax rebates for older adults and people with disabilities, healthcare access, protecting voter access. There's just so many issues that we'll be watching, and we really need those voices of not just the 50 plus, but everybody to be engaged in this process, because when we all work together, we make it a better state.
Well, we talked about maybe the top 3 at the end of the week, but maybe people suggesting topics that could be on the list each week.
If there's something that people are wondering about, have questions about, would like to learn more about, we'd love to know that and get some information together for them.
Upcoming events. Talk to us about those.
Yeah, again, in a new year, we're going to be doing another movie series at the State Theater. We don't have all of our dates announced yet. We do know there's going to be one in January, so keep tuned in over the next week. We'll be announcing that date and the movie here shortly, and these are free movies that we offer. But then on February 9th is kind of our big first sports event of the year. We'll be doing AARP night at the Skyforce, and we have a code that gets you a $16 game ticket with a hot dog and either a soda or water at the game. So if you buy your tickets over the phone or at the Skyforce office, use the code BASKETBALL24. and you'll get that special offer. And you don't have to be an AARP member. That's open to anybody.
I've known you for a while. You like to have fun. I think you're having more fun with this project than any project I've ever seen you with.
I've had some really great career opportunities, and I've loved every one of them. They've been so different, and they've all been mission-based, but I am having a lot of fun. My team is great. Our volunteers are fantastic. It's getting us out into different communities across the state. And it just really shows how we can make a difference in the lives of the 50-plus and their families.
All right. Again, where they find this, if they don't already have a copy?
AARP.org/SD, or follow us on social media.
Let's have some fun in 2024.
I'm all for it.